Do 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 do. Hey everybody! If you're watching this later, we're just waiting for somebody to come on live stream, so I have somebody to talk to. Tried connecting a little bit ago and was having some sound issues and problems, and nobody could hear me. And I'm all excited because I bought all these books at the Comics Den. And there's Easy. Can you hear me now, Easy? Loud and clear. Thank goodness, man. It sucks. I was trying to go live on my phone. It didn't work. I was trying to... So I came in here and I figured it'd be faster to go live just on actual YouTube than trying to use the StreamYard software. That's what I was trying to do when the sound wouldn't work. It said I had microphone. I don't know why it wasn't working. And then I tried to jump on StreamYard and use that, and it wouldn't connect. So I tried doing the phone again. That wouldn't connect. And then by the time the phone turned off, it had connected to StreamYard. So here I finally am. Yeah, and that's why I'm doing it. Everybody was complaining because I wasn't live today. So here I am. I'll be live for a little bit. I got to... I wasted a whole bunch of time trying to go live. So I'm probably only going to be on for 15 minutes or so. Because I'll have to get mom supper and so on and so forth. But anyway, just got back from the Comics Den. Yeah, they can watch it later. It's okay. I know some of the guys hang out on the auctions on Saturday nights because I've seen them there. Anyway, just got back from Comics Den. I spent more money than I've ever spent. Again, last time I spent $500. I spent more than that this time. So I walk in and I'm doing, they're doing the usual deal where you can get a long box for $100 that you put together yourself. And so I'm going through the books and I get to about 3 done. And figured I'd do another 5 like I did last time if I can find enough books. And didn't find as many older books this time. Found some. I found some Classics Illustrated. I found a nice little stack of Sad Sacks. An older book here and there, but not a whole lot like I had before. So anyway, they had another deal that I didn't know about. If I'd have known about it, I'd have gone to the other deal, and I wouldn't have been even bothering with the other long boxes. But I was about 3 boxes in, and of course the place is crowded. I didn't even attempt to go live there, and they said I wouldn't have been able to anyway, because they can't. I thought I did shut the other one down. They're on my stream? I told them I was going to reboot. Hold on. Let me bring up YouTube. My channel. Let's see. Take 2. 2 is waiting. Yes. Oh, it says they're waiting for me. No, we're done. Alright, Quite Enough Slayer found us. So, see if I can figure out how to delete this one. Probably got to go to Studio. Content. Sorry guys, I'll be with you in a second. Let me get rid of the other one so nobody's hanging out there. There's like 2 or 3 of them just because I was trying so many different ways to go live and nothing would work. How do I delete? All right, I got rid of the other 2, and I'll be right back. My mom's calling me. What? Well, this is not going as planned. Hey, Kendall. All right, so where was I? Yeah, got back from the Comics Den. Loaded 3 boxes up of books for 3 long boxes for $100 a piece, and then found out about this other deal that they'd kind of put together with me in mind. It was 2 long boxes for $100, so $50 a piece, and but no, they weren't bagged and boarded, so even more books. So I'm going through the long boxes getting my books. I'm hearing them. So I start hearing them pitch this deal to other people, and there's over 20 boxes sitting there. And but I'm finishing going through the other deal first because that's what everybody's looking at, and I don't want to miss out on any good books that I can find. So I finally got done with 5 long boxes for the $100 a long box deal, and then they had a room set up for $2 books. So I checked that real quick, but this was hours later, so it was picked over pretty good. I didn't really see anything that I wanted to spend $2 on. There was no real older stuff, but everything was in real minty condition. So there was good value there for anybody that wanted it. It just, I wanted dollar books. So, but anyway, I was hearing them pitch this other deal to people, and because they really wanted to get rid of these books. So there's one guy there that was, considering taking them all. They would have sold all of the boxes for $1,000. And at that point, I'm listening to this deal that they're trying to go to this other guy. They offered them to this guy for $700 towards the end of the day. And the guy's humming and hawing. He's like, well, if nobody takes them, give me a call. Maybe I'll come back and get them, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, whatever. And I'm just like, if I had my truck, I would have grabbed them in a second, man. Would have grabbed them in a second, but it's 2 hours away. I'd need to make at least 2 or 3 trips in my hatchback to get all the books. And so I got as many as I could. So I got the 5 long boxes for $100 a piece of the $50 long boxes. And saying, I need to load them in the car, see how much room I've got. I'll get more if I have enough room. So I get everything loaded up, and Angelo's like, just take another box. It's all right, just for free, take another box. So I got a free long box, right? And the first long box of those $50 deals I opened, the first one wasn't that great. There was like stacks of comics in here, like in there, like this thick, that it was all the same issue. And there was like half the box was like that. So I was kind of going through them and saying, okay, now these were ones you're not supposed to go through. At first, they said you couldn't go through. Later, they said you could. Because nobody was, just to make sure, I wasn't getting 100 copies of Turok #1 or something. But the further I got into those boxes, the better the stuff was. The bad boxes were actually on top. So, I got a free long box of comics. So I got basically three long boxes for $100. And then, so I was loading those, and I had room in the car, so I went back in to get some more. And he'd already given me one long box, and he said, take another one. Just take another one. I was like, and I kind of looked at him, and I looked at Sarah, and they're like, yeah, they need to get rid of them. They need the room. So I got a second free long box. And, I could pick which one I wanted. So I was I don't know what's in them. I rifled through them to make sure, like I said, there's not 100 copies of Turok #1. So it's a variety of books. Looks like there's decent stuff in there. The same stuff that was in the other box. Two more. And then I still had room in the car, so I went and bought two more. So I ended up spending $800 for 13 long boxes, including the free ones. So internet kicked me off. I'm back on again. I guess maybe I just got crappy internet tonight. I don't know. So obviously I can see by the comments you heard what I said. I got 13 long boxes for $800. There's more sitting there, and without my truck, I just, I don't really have the time to go back and get them because I'm not going to make more than one trip. But I would love to just go get the rest of those boxes, but I honestly don't have room for the 13 I bought. So, they're going to get piled up in the living room for a while till I can start selling some of them to you guys. Now you can sell comics for $1 to us. Yeah, maybe. What I was thinking about doing is, basically just like some of the lesser known books, the independent ones, because I imagine there's a lot, and just doing like, giving away a book every once in a while, or I always most of the time I send you guys extra books anyways, so we can do that. Whatever, I'll figure it out. But I'm so excited because now I've got 5 books that I chose, and like I was trying to say in the first stream, I don't know if anybody got it or not. The I didn't find as many older books as I did last time. Even though I got 5 boxes, it was I got some, but most of it's more modern stuff. Yeah, there's some Superman Action Comics. There's some the stuff I normally get: Batman, some Batman titles, Batman Detective, Shadow of the Bat, Legend of the Dark Knight. Those titles. I got a bunch of Wonder Womans, but they're all moderns. I got a bunch of Conans because I haven't shown a Conan yet on the claim sales that haven't sold. But they're not the original series. Most of them, I believe, are the later run from Marvel. So yeah. I mean, we'll see. I got to see what's in the boxes before I know what to do with them. But what I'm thinking is we are approaching 400 subscribers, and I just recorded an announcement yesterday of what I'll be giving away for the 400 subscriber giveaway. Not going to spoil that announcement by saying it here, but I was looking at the list and I'm like, it's going to be a couple weeks before you guys see any of these books in the shows, because I have this coming week's all recorded and posted. They just haven't gone live yet. And then next week's, I just started working on the thumbnails yesterday. So I have them recorded, but I got to do the thumbnails, and then we'll get into, so not this coming Friday, but the following Friday, 2 weeks ago, there was an announcement about kind of how I'm going to do the claim sales from now on. They'll still be $2 books. And that will lead into the sales with all this other stuff. So it's going to be a little while before you get to see what's in them. I fit 13 long boxes, and I could have got probably one or two more, but I was like, and honestly, I had one in the front, sent me 2 free ones. So, I mean, holy cow, they offered all those comics to this guy for $700, and he didn't jump on it, and I would have jumped on it so fast. But anyway, that's like what, 13 long boxes. If there's 300 in a box, and there probably is, since the cheaper boxes don't have any boards, so they probably do average out to the many. There's probably at least 3,900 comics in there. So I got to get my truck back. Not having that truck is killing me on so many things. I have my arcade locations complaining and about stuff I need to do, and I can't do it without my truck because I got to haul the game out and fix it. That not having that truck is. I was supposed to get it this week. They called last week and said it was going to be ready, and it's not. And I didn't expect it to be, because they called because they had gotten done with their part of it, but they still had to send it to the place to put the lift gate back on it. And they're like, so that should take a day. And I'm like, it took you over 3 months to change the bed and paint it. Well, it makes you think they can put a lift gate on in one day. So hopefully this coming week I'll finally get it back. I don't know when I'll get it. I think when I originally had the lift bed installed, it took 3 or 4 days. But yeah, so that's what happened today. I love Angelo and Sarah every time I see them. Well, the only downer from today was, and it was packed today, man. There was a lot of people there. You had to wait almost to find a box to go through. And Yeah, I know, but it's been almost 4 months. My accident was they picked the truck up November 10th, and we're going into March. That's crazy. Anyway, the only downer for the day was towards the end of the day while I was there and a few other people were still there going through boxes. Was they found out some stuff had gotten stolen. Somebody had copped a copy of the new Spider-Man, the new Ultimate Spider-Man #1 off of the wall. That was missing, and then somebody had actually picked their wall books, because they have wall books as well as the cheap books that you can buy for 10, 15, 20 and up. And somebody had chosen some, and so what they do is they take them to them, they put them in these special boxes to hold until they're ready to pay out, because everybody's going through the other boxes and stuff. And somehow some of those had gotten missing that the guy had grabbed off the wall to buy. So those were gone too. Somebody just, it really sucks. These are nice people, and I just want to wail on whoever did that. It just, I mean, if it just sucks, and yeah, they kind of let it slide off. It's just kind of, part of the doing business, but at the same time, it sucks. You're doing these amazing deals for these people, and then something like this happens, and they're feeling bad because they don't have the books to give the guy that was going to buy them, because they're just gone. They don't know where they went, and it's like, they were in boxes that nobody else should have been touching. They were in a special place, and it just sucks that there's people like that. Overall, the comic book community is great people, but there's always somebody that's just an asshole. And anyway, Sarah and Angelo are great people. I think they're doing a Whatnot show tonight at 6. That they're saying is like an after party for the show, for the sale. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm going to try and get over there to see. So I'm going to cut this short. Thanks for watching, everybody. I just wanted to not have a gap in my numbering because originally this was supposed to be a claim sale today, and I wanted to reach out, let everybody know what was going on, because, like I said, the books won't show up on the channel for a couple of weeks yet, even though I'll probably start recording them within a day or two. So anyway, yeah, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Lots of cool stuff coming to the channel pretty soon, so stay tuned. And I got to go give my mom dinner, and then I'm going to head over to their Whatnot show. So thanks, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye.